In this video, I'm going to be talking about why trading is so difficult, why a lot of people struggle to make money, why a lot of people struggle to be consistent, why 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in 90 days. I'm going to talk you through how you can be part of that smaller percentage of people that are successful. And yeah, hope you get value and you learn something from this video. Also, if you guys get value, make sure you like and subscribe. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'd appreciate any of the support. If you learn something, you gain value, it'd mean a lot to me. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the major reason why I see traders struggling, why it's so difficult, my trading itself is so difficult, is because I think people go in with the wrong mindset initially. So they think it's going to be a lot easier than what it is. They forget how much work you're going to have to put in, and they're shocked, and reality hits them when they're not instantly making money, or after a few months they're not instantly becoming profitable. And that it's, it should logically be quite easy. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And then if you have a strategy, are you going to be able to predict when things are going to go up and down? If you can do that, you can make money. But that's not true. You can have a strategy, you can have a perfect strategy, but the results will differ based on how the trader executes those trades. That's why it's so difficult, because I've said this before, but it's true. When I first started, I honestly thought if I just had the knowledge, I would instantly become profitable. Like in any skill, like in any job, you learn the job, or you learn what you need to do, and then it just works. Like if you learn how to become an accountant, you learn the knowledge and then you apply the knowledge, and there's no, for the most part, it works. But with trading, you can have the knowledge, but you still have to execute the trades. You still have to execute based on no emotions, or limiting your emotions, because you can, there's, in the community I used to be in, there was hundreds of traders that would trade the exact same strategy. So we all knew the same information, we'd all learnt the same information, but at the end of the month there would be so much difference in results. There'd be some people that were up 6%, 8%. There'd be some traders that were down 6%, down 4%. And you think, well, how is that? How does that work? If everyone's got the knowledge, why is there such a difference in results? And that's because of your emotions. It's because how you perceive the markets. Although you have a strategy, there are some sort of differences in how you perceive the information. There's mainly, it's your emotions. It's more, why, if you say to a trader, and this is the things that I've seen, why did you not execute that trade? They would talk themselves out of it. And they go, well, because of this, because of this, because of this. But their main reason for talking themselves out of it was because they've had a few losses beforehand and they're fearful. So then they fall on the side of fear. So they're not executing the trades. And they can have a strategy, they can have all the knowledge, they can predict the moves when they backtest. But when it comes to the actual live markets, they struggle. And that's why it's so difficult, because you can have all the knowledge in the world and you can be a market analyst, which can predict things, but actually pushing the button, executing, being willing to lose and risk the money that you risk and that you put on, that's the difference. Anyone can talk about, I can predict this move, or I would have got in here, or I missed this trade but it would have made. But actually doing it and going through the wins, the losses, going through the probability, you can have a 60% strategy win rate. Mine's about 60%. So I'm going to lose 4 times out of 10. Out of 10 trades, I'm going to, for simple numbers, win 6, lose 4. So I'm still going to have losses. I'm still going to have 2, 3, 4 losses in a row at times, but it's bouncing back from that, being confident in your strategy and not allowing emotions to make you make poor choices. Like I said about the trader that would talk themselves out of trades, there's other traders that fall on the side of more, they're fearful, they're more aggressive, they're more wanting to get that money back. And I say to someone was in there once in the community I was in, and they said, why did you execute this trade? It's not even part of the strategy, or it's a very low probability opportunity. You may as well just saved your capital. You shouldn't have risked money on that. And he sat there and goes, well, I was down 4% and I wanted to get that money back. So they want to hop into the market and be involved because they want to get money back. But the other trader didn't want to. He didn't want to get involved in the market at all because he was worried about losing more. So it's understanding your personality and where you fall. I personally fall on the side of more fear. So if I have a few losses in a row, my biggest struggle was executing trades, actually pushing the button. But I know other people, like I said, that would be constantly involved in the market, taking 20 trades a month, when the average trades we were taking were about 8, and the community we were in about 8 trades a month. And you're thinking, why are you in? You're risking so much. If you have 20 losses in a row and you risk 1% of your account, you're down 20%. That's obviously extremely unlikely. but the more risk exposure, the more trades you place, the more you're exposed to risk. So that's why trading is so difficult, because you can have all the knowledge, you can know exactly what to do, but you being disciplined and executing it comes down to knowing yourself and understanding your flaws, understanding the positives and your strengths. And I don't think there's very many industries that have that. You know, most of the time, like I said, when you get the knowledge and you get the information, you've learned it, you remember it, and then you've got it. In any job, if you're a bricklayer, you know the process of how you lay the bricks, and then that's it. With trading, because there's so many there's so many unpredictabilities, you know, there's a lot of things that can happen that you can't control. So you have to stay on point and focus on the process, not the outcome. And you can learn all the knowledge in the world, but if you're not disciplined and you can't stick to strategies, you can't control your emotions, you could have 100 people have the same knowledge and you have such different results. So that's the biggest challenge that I see and why people struggle. Now, the main way to get around this and to not be part of the wider traders that lose all the time is, number one, you have to have a strategy. You have to have a profitable strategy. No matter what, you have to have something in the market that you've tested, that you know has an edge, that produces you returns long term. Over a large sample size, you have the data in your favor, you have the edge in your favor, and you're gonna make money long term. So you have to have that. Then you have to be able to execute that strategy. So understanding yourself, understanding your psychology. Are you more risky? Are you more fearful? Why are you not executing trades? Why are you missing trades? Why are you taking low probability setups? Was it because you had a few losses beforehand and you want to get that money back? Or have you had a few losses and you don't want to get into the trades because you're fearful of losing more? So you're understanding yourself. Then I would say, you know, being around the community of like-minded people. There's lots of good communities. Just be mindful of the scammers. There's a lot of people that don't have your best interests at heart, but there are plenty that do. And if you're around a community of like-minded people wanting the same goal and same sort of outcome, you can all support each other and be involved and hold each other accountable. That's why I made this channel, so we can have everyone in the comments supporting each other, helping each other. It's a place that people can come and learn and improve and be positive and try and help everyone grow and get to where they want to go. So yeah, once you've got your strategy, once you're able to understand your mental game and understand how you to perform optimally for you, once you're around the community of like-minded people, then it's just time. It's just executing, learning from your mistakes, gaining consistency. And then, yeah, once you're consistent, look to scale up, like any business, scale up with funding and capital. But it takes time. But yeah, don't rush it. Don't think you're going to get this within a couple of months. You know, have a long time frame thinking, okay, I'm going to plan to do this for the next 2, 3, 4 years, learn everything I need to learn, improve, make the mistakes on small amounts of money so you don't lose lots of money, and just gradually improve and get better. So yeah, hope you guys get value from this video and you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I'd appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.